Good evening, everyone. My name is Sagar Bagal, and today's date is name is 14 September 2021. And today's topic name is will be query for SQL. First query can be explained for the create table. Firstly, go to from schema, that create a new schema. Then name of the schema new for the suppose ABCD. Then ABCD schema create. There are four function. Create table process function or function. These are two functions. Firstly, create the table. Click the table or right click and create the table which name is student. Student in a student, create the student ID names, mark mark. This is our select and data types, and required for primary. Click the primary can apply. We can be create the tables of this is the tables for scenario. We can be create a table for the id in integer. For create a for table for the program. We can be create a table for ev student is id. Integer in id is int, then not null, and add to not null. Then create the create data types on varchar, and which is 45 words, and this is not null. Not null can be used for the in square does not null. Then we can use for the last name. We can be carry for 15 character, which is not null, because not null. Then next is for use for the primary key from the student id, and the last is mark is from the int. Mark from the int, which is not null. This is and this apply. We can be create the new tables. We can be add the information for the directly or program. This is the first query for the first query from the SQL. Then second query for the insert query. We can be create a table. The insert any value. We can use for the insert keyword. Insert into okay, command. We can use for the insert insert any row. For example, for create the table for student, name is for student name is student id, and id name and mark. This is a three parameter from the tables. We can already add from the four parameter for one ABC. Name is XYZ. Its mark is 36. Then second is Mahesh. We can be mark is 39. And then we can view for the Saurabh. We can be mark is 45. Then four fifth four student, and we can use for the directly add, and we can be applied to the direct raw. But we can be use for the program for insert into command from table name student. Then table parameter in id name and mark, and values in bracket, values in a bracket. Values in a bracket id, values in bracket 4, id number 4, and name is Rohan. Then mark is 44. We can be and apply. We can be added the table for. Then next is the joint. We can be joined for two table is required to from the required to from one column can be primary, which is parameter can be base can add with one column of primary, and which can be added to the two column in a base use for the primary key link foreign key. We can be added for the suppose added for the student, and suppose two tables student and batch is a batch id, name of trainer and batch. This any student is ID, name, student and batch ID. The student ID can be required to primary key, and batch ID required to the primary key. Required to the primary key. Then student setting, we can we go to foreign key, foreign to the reference to the batch. We can be select for which is parameter student can be linked for batch ID, and to the to the ID for the student batch's ID. Is joint for joint from star for from star for student, from student join to the batch, which is parameter are join student dot batch ID, then is equal to the batch dot ID. We can be joined for the table, and which is the two types of join, left join and right join. We can be left join the null parameter from the use for the left join. We can be left join, we can be we can be printed for this, and we can be right this is, and then right join null parameter does not print. Then right join, we can be on null parameter can be null parameter can be written, we can be print for the right join. This is all about the query. Thank you.